Good evening from Disney's Magic Kingdom. We don't have anything on the books for this evening. We're just gonna be chilling, seeing how our night goes. And let's start off by going into the confectionery and picking out a sweet treat.
To infinity and beyond!
It's not as crowded as it normally is in the evening over here. It's just been a very slow day in the parks from what I've seen, which is pretty nice, honestly. But now we're gonna go look at the cast members making some sweet treats. It looks like they are putting the final touches on a few of their Rice Krispie treats. And they look like Minnie Mouse. One thing that we've never gotten that I think we probably should get one day is the little popcorn buckets that they make. Some of them are seasonal. So Allie decided to get the brownie pie with peanut M&M candies. Looks pretty good. We're gonna have to tell you how it tastes.
It looks pretty good. It's very moist. I like the peanut M&Ms in it. I give it a 7 out of 10. It needs something crispy and crunchy on the top, and then it would be perfect.
So we found this very beautiful spot right next to the castle for that shot for Allie to taste test her little treat that she got. But now we're trying to figure out what exactly we want to do next. Can't decide. Should we do a ride? Should we go look at the Smell-O-Phants on parade again? Let's figure out what we're gonna do, and I will update you guys. We are actually gonna go see Tom Sawyer's Island, which means that I get to stop by Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We get to see what updates they have going on. We're gonna be here for the annual pass holder preview in June, and I can't wait to see what this ride's gonna be like. A lot of cool stuff going on tonight. Right now, they're testing out Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They have all the logs going down. This is the first time I've gotten to see it in person, so I'm very excited and pumped. We are booked and have our park reservations for the preview, the first 2 days of preview for annual pass holders for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So hopefully we get access to that through the virtual queue, but let's go check out what it looks like right now. As you can see, they're also testing out the photo pass portion inside the ride. It's very cool stuff. Again, it opens for everyone June 28th, and then annual pass holders' first preview date is going to be June 13th. It is closed. Now, I wouldn't have known that this was gonna close early because it's not really my type of vibe, but Allie's never done it before and she loves adventurous things, and so she really wanted to try it out this go around this evening, but we're gonna have to come back another time and check it out. Apparently, it closes at 6 p.m. So after checking out Tiana's Bayou Adventure, we decided we were gonna go try out the Smell-O-Phants again. Since last time we looked at the Smell-O-Phants, it was a little bit before they start opening with like the maps and everything, because that is at 10 a.m. and we had early entry since we were staying at a Disney resort. So we got there like 7:30 and it wasn't anywhere near the time for them to have the maps. The Smell-O-Phants were still working though, like we were able to smell them. They just didn't have the map explaining which Smell-O-Phant was which. And we are now entering the Storybook Circus to go smell some Smell-O-Phants. This one is the caramel apple Smell-O-Phant. Last time we came, I said this was the best smelling Smell-O-Phant. If you smelt them, let me know down in the comments which one's your favorite. I can't remember the exact name of this one, but I believe this is the Snow Cone Smell-O-Phant. And then the next one right in front of the Dumbo ride is the Popcorn Smell-O-Phant, which it may be a little bit too windy this evening to smell, but I remember this one had a great smell last time we were here. And now we are passing the Casey Jr. Splash and Soak splash pad. Of course, if you have the little ones and they're able to walk, you gotta take them here. And we have now come to the pink lemonade smell-o-phant. Do not smell any pink lemonade. Didn't smell it last time. Not sure if this one is working. The next one is the gumball smell-o-phant. And again, these are all surrounding the splash pad over here. So far, it seems like the smell-o-phants aren't really working out here this evening. Kind of sad, but again, last time we were here, I mentioned they should really have sensors that sense when someone's walking by to make sure it emits the smell whenever people are in front of it, rather than just at a random timestamp. Now we're heading over to the churro smell-o-phant. Last time we didn't get a whiff of this until we were just leaving, and I really hope we get to smell this one. It is my favorite smell. Oh, there we go. The first smell-o-phant of the evening to let us smell it. And I'm so excited because this is the one I wanted to smell. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad that I was able to smell this smell-o-phant tonight. The second to last one is the cotton candy smell-o-phant. Let's see if this one is gonna let us smell them. I do not smell this one. Hey, but I'm happy because I got to smell the churro one. And the final smell-o-phant that we have is the corn dog smell-o-phant. So if I can smell the churro one and I can smell the corn dog one, we'll call it a good night. Oh, there we go. Yep, I got some corn dog. Great, so we got to smell my two favorite ones, the corn dog and the churro. So that is a good evening in the Storybook Circus. Allie had never ridden Barnstormer before, and Wolfie is asleep. So I was like, you know what? I'll sit with Wolfie, hang out with him, make sure he sleeps well, and you go ride it for the first time. So we're gonna get to hear what Allie thinks of Barnstormer in just a minute now. And then after that, I think we're gonna go try to ride Pirates before the fireworks show begins. All right, so Allie is walking up. What'd you think about Barnstormer?
You know, it wasn't bad. It was very short, but I liked it a lot. I would definitely do it again. I think it might be a little too scary for Connor, my 7-year-old, but it was a ton of fun. It definitely threw me for a loop a couple of times. I would go do it again in a heartbeat. It was supposed to be a 15-minute wait, but I basically walked on and I got to see a really great shot of Tron, and the whole building like lit up and did a whole bunch of different colors and a whole display instead of its typical blue that it shines all the time. So I got two things in one. I'm really excited.
We are on our way to go ride Pirates of the Caribbean. This is just a very nostalgic experience riding Pirates at night, because my grandfather used to take me to Disney World and we would ride Pirates of the Caribbean at night. I just remember I was like a terrified little kid, and I just am super excited to go ride this again and have that nostalgic feeling. All right, Allie, I have one question for you.
I hate it when you throw these at me.
Who tells no tales?
Dead men.
Oh, yes. Dead men tell no tales. That's one of the first little scenes you see in Pirates of the Caribbean. And we are walking in a loop. We took the wrong turn, so now we are turning right back around so we can head on over to Pirates. This is what happens whenever I'm recording and supposed to be doing directions. So we're passing Tiana's again as we're heading over to Pirates of the Caribbean. And I wanted to add one cool little behind the scenes thing that I found out. They're testing out a new fog or misting feature inside the ride. Pretty excited to see what that new technology or feature is inside the ride. And Pirates is at a 5-minute wait. We're heading over to stroller parking to park the stroller, and then we'll hop right on the ride. It's always great to just walk onto a ride and not have to spend any time in the queue, especially when you have the little one. Wolfie, my man, what's up? You excited to ride Pirates? Yeah? He just woke up from his nap, so he's not quite here yet. So we have the whole ship to ourselves, and obviously the camera's having trouble with this low light, so let's just get into the ride. Now we get to see the most iconic part of the ride. If you haven't seen this before, well, now you have. It's always so great riding that ride. Just brings back so many childhood memories that I have. And now we're gonna go into the gift store and see any of the cool Pirates of the Caribbean themed merchandise they have. As we first got in here, you see a pirate Mickey Mouse and then a pirate Pluto, which is so cute because this Pluto is themed like the dog in the ride that has the keys. It's just a great little tribute to the ride. And then if you have kids and they rode pirates, it's probably because they like pirates, and if they like pirates, they like swords. So you have a couple different assortments. You have these plastic swords. Underneath that, you have some foam swords. If your kid is a little more dangerous, I would recommend getting these. And then you got some more plastic ones with a sharper blade on them. And then above that, you have some pirate flags. So these are just some great options for kids that love pirates. Have this nice little tee. It says, "I'm more than just a pretty face," and it has a female pirate right there. And then underneath it, there's another child shirt, and it says, "Instant pirate, just add water." And then they have two different types of spirit jerseys. The first one says "Sink or Swim," has a pirate ship that says "Beware the Kraken," and then the front has just a little compass logo. Pretty interesting spirit jersey. It has a V-neck, unlike most of the other spirit jerseys. Next up, we have the Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me spirit jersey. So that's the back, of course, and the front just has a little pirate logo. Pretty interesting. If one of these was my vibe, it'd probably be the Yo-Ho Pirate's Life for Me one. They also have three different types of hats. So they have Captain of a Mangy Crew, and then after that they have the Bearings Will Continue Until Morale Improves, and then the one underneath, which is the final hat they have outside of Pirates, is Pirates of the Caribbean, and it has a picture of Pirate Mickey. And then in memory of Pixar Fest coming up in Disneyland, since we're going to be there, I wanted to showcase the Coco Lounge Fly that they have over here. It has a front pouch, and then it has the traditional back pouch. So this is a traditional style bag, but Coco themed. And underneath that, they have this little hoodie, zip up hoodie, not just a regular hoodie. Same pattern on the back and the front. If you're into Coco, Pirates of the Caribbean has some pretty cool Coco merchandise. Lastly, we're gonna look at the Coco coffee mugs. So it has Coco on the front, and then a skeleton on the back, and that is $19.99. And Allie's son Connor loves Indiana Jones, so just in case your child's into Indiana Jones, the place where you can pick up the Indiana Jones merch is the Pirates of the Caribbean store. So they have these mini Indiana Jones ears that you can get. They have a torch that's themed as Indiana Jones. A Temple of Doom shirt, that's the front. Nothing on the back. Actually, that is a pullover, not a shirt. The Indiana Jones shirt is to the right of it. It says Indiana Jones, and it almost looks like there's a button down over the shirt, but it's really just print over the shirt. And one thing that Connor has always been wanting is an Indiana Jones whip. And they have a real Indiana Jones whip in Disney World, and it's only $50. So if you're a huge Indiana Jones fan, you're probably going to want to come check out the Pirates of the Caribbean store. Now we're leaving the Pirates of the Caribbean store, and we can see the fireworks show right in front of us, and it's pretty beautiful. But I always say that if you're staying on property, you get to watch Happily Ever After on your TV at night. Again, that's only if you're staying on resort property. They have a beautiful showing on the TV that's pre-recorded. It has some certain drone shots, and it's just really nice because you get to watch it not in a crowd and with air conditioning. I wanted to actually end this vlog showing you guys how to turn the fireworks show on inside your resort room, because that's probably a highly requested thing especially now that you all have seen how bad the crowds can get in the parks. So let's show you how to do that. We're gonna go on to the Resort TV and click Disney On Demand. And once you're in Disney On Demand, you have a couple different options, but we're gonna go to the fourth option, and that is Happily Ever After. And then you're gonna press play, and then the fireworks show will come on, and that is our favorite way to end the day. That being said, that's a wrap for this video, and we will see you real soon.